Joining us here right now, of course, is artist Shawn Surface. Shawn, how you doing today?
Hey, man. Peace. Hey.
Good seeing you. One of the things I wanted to ask you about, I kind of noticed you actually were born in Washington.
Yeah, Washington State, Linwood. It's about 30, 40 miles north of Seattle. So I pretty much tell people Seattle.
Okay.
But yes, Linwood, Washington, way in Snohomish County. Back in the year of our Lord, 1964.
And you went and you came like several thousand miles now to call Orlando home. What was it about the area here that?
Well, it was pretty much taken hostage from by my parents, and brought down here against my will. Florida's nice, but it's not my weather. I'm an Army brat. We moved around a lot.
Right.
And I was born in Seattle. I've called California home, Canada, Virginia, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh. The Steelers.
Hey. So you, so what got you initially interested in comics then, and wanting to do this for, for a living?
Well, like all kids, when I was a kid, I was attracted to the art form and the fantastic stories, and creators like Kirby, Lee, Ditko, and stuff like that. And then as I started drawing, one of the first things I drew was either dinosaurs or superheroes. And I said, let's see, give it a try, and just stuck with it. And
superheroes and dinosaurs. Yeah, that's Kirby influence.
Oh yeah. Yep. Exactly.
So how long have you? Excellent. So how long have you been doing this professionally? And like, what all work can be found out there now, aside from what's coming up?
Well, I've been doing it as far as professionally. I'd say about 2000. Since 2000, my first book was done for Bill Black, who's based here in the area in Longport, and he founded AC Comics, a little independent company, and he was gracious enough to give me my first stab at doing some footage, and did some characters for him. I did like 3 issues for his Gun Force magazine. Gave me a first. He had his Gun Force is a female superhero.
Right.
All sorts of female, which made it unique. So, and it's still being made. But I've been working on mostly small press since then. I haven't worked for the big companies, so I hope to maybe someday just get a crack. But right now I'm concentrating on my own stuff, and when it's, they call it selfish or not, I don't care, but I want to get my own characters out there.
Oh yeah, certainly. And I mean, creator owned, you're not really worried about an editor changing anything. It's like freedom to do what you want to do.
And I like the iconic characters enough, but I want to get my own stuff out there eventually and see how people react.
Right.
Get my feet wet in the writing game and all that. But I already know I can draw to a certain extent. I want to try my writing and see how I do there.
Excellent. So tell us about some of the projects you have coming up. Of course, Kudu Man is coming out this summer.
Well, not my first one, but one of my favorites is Kudu Man. It's coming out late summer in August, and it's pretty much a defender of the natural world. So think Punisher, but more connected with animals. He's kind of takes things to the extreme sometimes. He's going to riddle anybody with this.
Right.
But he's an echo warrior of extreme proportions.
Okay.
Not just life forms, but ecosystems. I mean, he's an anti-hero in a way, because he's wanted to some certain eco crimes and stuff like that.
Right.
He hasn't really done any damage, but it gives me a chance to not only deal with the subject, but draw animals. I'm a big animal fan. I do a lot of research, because he's based out of Africa, and deal with tribes, trying to get some tribes. But it's mainly for an educated eye. They get to learn more a little bit about the natural world, some species. And at the back of each issue, I might do a profile of an endangered species.
Oh, very
really
cool.
one that's in the episode.
Kind of bring some more attention to that out there as well.
Yeah, and let's see how that goes. And hopefully get picked up by a distributor, but right now it's self-published.
No.
So,
Excellent. Yeah, that seems to be.
yeah, it's a little, it gets frustrating, especially if you're on a budget. And Diamond, I haven't dealt with them much, but I know I can't afford it because I'm a poor dude.
Yeah.
So, if you're an artist, don't quit your day job. Get a real job until an Alex Ross or Jim Lee.
Right. Until you really get your name out there.
But your average guy, or most of your artists have got a day job somewhere.
Yeah. So what's some of the other work you have coming out? Like we've seen one up there for 2012. The fish girl is pretty much what she is. It's a character named Mandy, and I just came up with her most recently, the last couple months, and it's going to be more young reader friendly. Oh, very good.
And she was just a little girl that was in the water, but she was discovered, kind of rescued by a marine biologist who was studying manatees. And it's kind of weird, but somehow manatees entered the picture. And he studies manatees over in Crystal River.
Florida loves its manatees.
And he comes out to one of the stations to watch the manatees and to take notes and stuff like that. And he finds a girl floating in the water. He's like, whoa, what the heck? Yeah. And he thinks it might be a terrible accident. He goes down and rescues her. Finds out she's a very unique little girl. And instead of reporting her, he saves her and just trying to protect her from the gawking eyes, the curious, and stuff like that. Right. So he kind of raises her as his own, but at the same time, she's got to learn ways of serving this world. It's going to deal with issues, mostly what it's like to be a young kid, but it's also a young girl under the water and having to cope with the surface world that people live on it. And what sorts of issues I can address in that. But hopefully it's going to come out next spring or summer.
Okay. And you said that's kind of aimed at young readers, kind of like what the library's doing here today with Free Comic Book Day. Kind of ties in.
Kids seem to be pretty cool about it. I like it.
Yeah, I saw one of the sketches earlier.
Yeah.
They seem to like that.
Yeah, little girls like the drawings. And I got some other projects, but they're like a couple of years ahead, and they're more mature. I tend to lean towards more mature stuff, but I thought I'll throw my more kid-friendly stuff out first to see how it goes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, the alarm went off.
Uh-oh, I didn't do it.
Just library police. Where's that?
Yeah, I didn't do it. We're right here. We're not moving. You see that? Well, Shawn, it was very good talking to you today. Thank you very much for taking the time out.
Thanks, Mike. Thank you very much for having me. And I'm coming to Free Comic Book Day here at Alabama.
Yeah, thank you for being a part of it.
I used to let the mic smoke. Now I slam it when it's done and make sure it's broke. When I'm on, no one gets on, cause I won't let nobody press up and F up the scene I set. I like to stand in the crowd and watch the people wonder, damn. But think about it, then you understand. I'm just an addict, addicted to music. Maybe it's a habit, I gotta use it. Even if it's 8-bit, a quiet storm, I chop